the things that I think I came to realize during my process of breaking out of porn mind was that there was so much fragmentation in relation to pornography. And part of the way I was able to do this is the fact that I was exploring psychedelics during university. I was having experiences with LSD and meditation. And these kinds of experiences were boundary dissolving. They were breaking down these arbitrary fragmentations and separations between different parts of my life. And lo and behold, pornography and my relationship to it was filled with fragmentation. So I started to recognize that I was compartmentalizing the pornography part of my life as if it wasn't part of everything else, as if all things aren't fundamentally interconnected. And I think vast numbers of men are doing the same thing right now. They are having this sneaky wank. They're going on to Pornhub, watching a bunch of, degraded and or hyper stimulating stuff. And then they close the incognito window, they disappear the thing, and then they kind of have this sense like, oh, it's done now, and it's gone, and now I go back to normal life. The reality is that experience, who you are in that, is completely in relationship to everything else. And more importantly, how you are in porn is informing your relationship to actual people and women. And I often felt after watching pornography that I was just like, there was some like drain of my fundamental life force has gone. And I'm just kind of like depleted and less vitally able to engage in the sexual dance of life with the women and men in the world that I encountered. And so for me, like, this is another way in which it's parasitic, because it's actually sucking out the kind of potency, it's sucking out the juice, it's sucking out the energy that you would otherwise be using to spark off and to have the motivation and the energy to interact with somebody and, potentially create the conditions for a real sexual relationship to develop.